This weekend is Memorial Day, and we've got Mike Russell and Rob Hunter, who are the Brewmance, here to tell us how to honor our military and veterans by, of course, drinking beer.
Yes, Monica, that's exactly right. Great to be back here. And Mike, we sort of set aside Memorial Day for a very specific purpose. Not to be confused with Veterans Day, right? Because Memorial Day is for those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for us, for our freedoms, etc. So there's a very special way to drink beer to honor those.
Sure, and just to separate the two, Veterans Day is the thank you for your service, high five, appreciate, come on to the barbecue with us. That's Veterans Day. Memorial Day is more of a day of reflection, even for those veterans that we've lost, we didn't lose in battle, maybe just veterans that have served this country and are gone. It's how we remember them. And when we talk about our favorite beers, Rob and I had to dig a little bit to come up with beers that we knew would honor not only the service of our men and women in our military, past and present, but be good to drink as well.
Right, exactly. So you can combine both, if you will. So we found a couple of options for you. First, we'll start with the Tag Brewing series, which literally has a dog tag on the back of it that has the name of a fallen soldier. So this can is dedicated to Sergeant Matthew Sandry from Pennsylvania, and it shows his date of birth and his date ultimately where he paid that ultimate sacrifice. So every can is unique in that sense that it recognizes the sacrifice of a soldier.
And the sacrifice, I think, equally as important of the families themselves. There are several families that don't have a seat at the barbecue table this weekend, and that's because they've lost a loved one serving our nation, and they help. Those are called Gold Star families. They kick in and help Gold Star families as well.
Yeah, so every can you buy, every pack you buy, profits go towards charities that benefit Gold Star families. And if you ever talk to them, they never really quite recover, get old, whatever the term is, right?
Yeah,
it's something that lives with them forever.
Right, it does. And you know something, some people just want to talk. And I think this is one of the best things you can do Memorial Day weekend is actually find a Gold Star family or find someone who has somebody that, by the way, is very scared that they might become a Gold Star family, maybe in your neighborhood, maybe in your friends group, a church group, and you just sit down with them and, you know, have a drink. Have a drink, invite them to your barbecue. You know, if they don't want to come over, they're just not feeling it for Memorial Day, take it to their house. Take it to them. And by the way, this is not the time to be a beer snob. This weekend, not the time to be a beer snob. If you ask somebody, what do you drink? I want to come over and hang out with you for a little while. I drink Bud Light, Coors Light, things like that. Rob promised me that I would never have to buy those.
That's true.
So it's represented today by the generic cans of 10 Barrel Brewing's pub beer. Just take them with them, enjoy with them, and discuss, and let them talk. Let them get some of this, the feelings off of their chest.
Right, exactly.
This is the weekend to do that, is to invite, to include, and to support, and to help heal those that have sacrificed their loved ones for our freedoms.
Because if you remember, there are still soldiers serving in Afghanistan, in Iraq, and elsewhere around the world. I think I just read that Special Forces soldiers in somewhat like 80 countries around the world.
Wow.
So there are still soldiers in harm's way, and today we think about them. I mean, we're drinking this honor beer that we're going to give to them as well, as a way of saying thank you, as a way of remembering.
So to those Gold Star families, to those currently serving, to those who have sacrificed, we honor you today, and we thank you. We thank you for your service. On behalf of Rob Hunter, I'm Mike Russell. This is the Brewmance. Cheers, everybody. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. No worse way you can honor the fallen than by hurting someone else's family in a drunk driving accident. So stay safe out there, and have a good Memorial Day. Let's call it good Memorial Day.
So remember what it's really for.